Hey guys, welcome back to Hyper-V session. So now in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you create virtual machines and the hard drives and how you merge them before the installation process. So you have two options, actually three options. You can go to the action and you can select new hard drive virtual machine. First we're going to create a hard drive and then virtual machine, and during the virtual machine we are going to merge our hard drive with the virtual machine. Well, I will show. So you have three options to create a hard drive. You have a new to hard drive, or you can have right click on your server and new to hard drive, or you have here simply actions. As you see above action, you have here new and a hard drive. So we're going to select an hard drive, and then you have a wizard where we're going to start doing it. So you can read, you have two options, VHD or VHDX. Well, there is no difference between them apart from the VHD is old version and VHDX, it's a higher version. We're going to do next, and here you can see it's explaining. The VHD, it's supporting till 2 terabyte size, not more than that. And VHDX, which is supporting now till 64 terabytes. VHD is format for everything. You can select for everything VHD. It's not a problem. But the VHDX, in other hand, is only giving the support like Windows 2008.1, 10, 2012, 2016, but not 2008. Older than Windows 8 or Windows 2012 will not work with VHDX. So probably if you're going to select whatever you like to have, so I will select one VHD and one VHDX. So we will create one Windows 7 and one server to Active Directory. So first VHD, we are going to do VHD, and then now again you have three options of the disk space. Well, the fixed size, it's considered for the higher speed. It's like you will see the virtual SSD. What it's going to do, if you're going to select 10 gigabit, so it will consume all the 10 gigabit from your hard drive. You cannot have it. In other hand, dynamic expanding, it's you can choose like 2 terabyte. Your hard drive is like 100 gigabyte, but you're choosing the 2 terabyte. You can choose it because it's only taking dynamically. It's only taking what you're using it. Like you're using like 10 MB or 20 MB or 100 MB or 1 gigabit. It's only going to show, or you're only going to consume that. But your hard drive will see as in 10 terabyte or 2 terabyte, whatever you like to have. And the third option is completely different. The third is something else. Well, when you create the parents and the child, the third option is using for the child when you created the parents, but this option is nothing related to both of them. It's completely different feature. You can read here, this type of disk associate for the parent and child relationship, and another disk that you want to leave intact. So you may create it a one, and you use the child from this option, and it will not affect the first one. Anyways, we are going to select the dynamic. So as you see, it's saying disk. Now what we're going to do, we're going to give a name. We will give 2012 R2 R2 parent. So we're going to create one parent and one child, so you will see both of options. Fixed is same like as we selected the dynamic option, so you can choose it if you want to. You have a lot of space, you can choose that. So we just giving a name, parent R2, hard drive and everything, so and so, and we're going to next. Now we are going to allocate how much hard drive we need to give. So we'll choose like 50 gigabit. Not much, we don't need that. So we are going to say create new blank virtual hard drive. So we are going to do next to Windows 7 parent hard drive, 50 gigabit, location is this, dynamic expanding, and VHD. Now we are going to finish and it will done. Now we are going to create another hard drive. Next, as same, but now in this time we are going to choose VHD X. Next, again dynamic expanding. Next. Now we are going to give the name of 2012 R2 hard drive, parent hard drive. Next, again 50 gigabit, you can choose if you want to give more, and now you see here you can give maximum 64 terabyte, and of course if you have that, of course you can do it. I don't have it. Next, and now you can see everything: VHD X, dynamic expanding, 2012 R2, parents hard drive, where is the location and the size. Finish it. Now the both disks are created. Now we are going to create a virtual machine. In the virtual machine we are going to, the same is wizards are all of the same, don't need it. And then now we are going to create we're going to say parent 2012 R2, and now you can choose here store the different location, but we already did it. It's usually for the people who forget to change their default location, and then they have to choose it every time. So that was the reason I choose to change it before I started. So we are going to deselected, we already have a location. So next, now we are going to choose a generation. So now as we choose 2012, so we need a generation 2, and make sure you will change it, you will choose the correct one, because you cannot go back, as it's also warning here, once the virtual machine has been created you cannot change the generation. So before you will do it, just a little bit conscious here. Next, now we are going to assign a hard drive, RAM, how much RAM you want to allocate for the virtual machine while it's going to run. Well, I will give 2 gigabyte is enough. Now we're going to do next, and you can choose, or you don't want to choose, you want to choose later, you can choose it. External switch. Next. Now here what we're going to do, here it's an option you can choose. If you want to create your hard drive from here, you can do that too, and that was the option. But here you have less options. It's straightforward, everything is straightforward. So before, that's why I like to create before the hard drive. Existing, so it's automatically going to select the location, because we already gave them And now if you see, it's not showing the Windows 7, but it's showing only the Windows 2012 R2 hard drive. Why? Because that was another one is VHD, and we choose here generation 2, which is VHDX. So we're going to select that. Okay, next. Not always go just to finish everything before you see, because now if you finish it, you cannot go back, and then you cannot choose generation 1, 2, 3. It's a problem. Before you just read your summary before you. So here it's a parent generation 2 GB. We gave the memory, external switch is already connected, and then the location, and it's VHDX, dynamic expanding. Finish it. Now it will automatically configure everything, and here we have a machine, first machine. Woohoo! Now we are going to create another machine. Next, the same procedure. Parent Windows 7 virtual machine. Already the location is selected, so I don't need to do it. Next, now we're going to select generation 1 instead of 2. Now I'm going to give again to the external switch, networking, and now we are again going to do the same what we did it last time. Existing. Well, you can create here too. You don't need to do anything. Next. And here is was going to ask if you want to install. I will say installation operating later, and see here it is automatically selecting. So I'm come back. I just wanted to show you how the options are. So existing, Windows 7, and here is the hard drive, VHD, select that, next, and here we have it. Finish, and voila. We have, right now if I'm going to select connect, well, it's not doing anything. Till then you're going to start, you have option here, or you can automatically start directly from here. You have some settings if you want to choose it. If you want to have extra memory, you want to change the processor from 1 to 220, whatever you like to have. If you want an extra hard drive, you can go to the sys controller and you can add hard drive, you can add DVD players, you can add more switches, you can change the name, integration, and everything you have here. See, all the options are here. You want to add any other hard drive, you want to have another network complete adapter, you have to have fiber channel adapter, which we saw SAM. So if you want a sys controller where you have hard drives on DVD drives and everything, you can choose that too. So everything is there. Now we're going to do OK. So guys, this is complete about how you create virtual machines and hard drives. The next video will be how you installation with parents and child. Thank you for watching, and if you like to have video, you can like it, dislike it, and you can comment below. Thank you very much. Bye bye.